Hello, and a big welcome back to all my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, why not? What's wrong with you? Right. um, Today, I wanted to talk about IC chips. And I have an absolute load of IC chips. And I want to talk about how you can get some really very, very smart, clever project ideas for things to do with these IC chips, which I'll tell you at the end of the video how I go about doing it. But let me show you some of the IC chips that I have. This is just one box of many boxes. So why do I have this many IC chips? Well, originally I found a good deal on eBay from somebody who was just putting them up for disposal. And I bought the first lot, and he had about 10 lots available, so I just asked him if I could buy everything, and he sent me 3 giant cardboard boxes full of IC chips. I mean, there's all sorts in there, microcontrollers, all sorts of stuff. And I use these chips for my 8-bit computer system, which I'll link to in the video somewhere up around. But having used all of these chips and then dismantled my 8-bit computer, the question is, what am I going to do with all of these IC chips? Now, having a large number of IC chips available to you as a hobbyist electronics person can offer a lot of advantages. The first one is versatility. So having a diverse collection of IC chips provides you with versatility and allows you to work on a wide range of projects, all kinds of different stuff. You know, different ICs all have various functions such as amplification, signal processing, microcontrollers, logic gates, all sorts of stuff. And the more you have, the more things you can do. And with a variety of ICs, you can explore and learn about all the different technologies and applications. And this diversity can create or contribute to a well-rounded understanding of your electronics and how to use them. Also, having a huge number of ICs enables you to tailor your projects to specific requirements, whether it's a sensor, a display driver, communication modules. A well-stocked collection allows for more customization. And access to a wide selection lets you do rapid prototyping, and this is especially beneficial when experimenting with new projects and new ideas, or just trying to find the most suitable components for a problem or a project. And then there's problem solving. A diverse IC inventory just gives you options for problem solving. So if a particular component isn't working as it is expected or it's unavailable, having alternatives can help to troubleshoot or find a suitable replacement. And of course, if you're an electronics hobbyist, you often enjoy experimenting with just different ICs to discover, what unique functionalities or combinations will do. So having a variety of chips encourages creativity and innovation. And it's just resources for future project. A well-stocked inventory it serves as a valuable resource for future projects. It saves time and effort when you're trying to source components, and it allows you to focus on the creative aspects of your projects. Now, if you know other hobbyists, you can collaborate with others who have a range of ICs, and you can sort of swap them about, like playing cards, top trumps when you were a kid. And so this fosters collaboration and sharing of ideas and resources across the sort of hobbyist community. So a large number of chips gives you flexibility, learning opportunities, and the ability to, just address all kinds of different electronics projects. And, it just makes it an asset for anybody who's trying to get into the hobby or do the hobby. Now, the next question is, of course, where'd you get all of these things? Now, mostly I got all of mine on online auctions like eBay or other marketplaces. You can get them from electronics retailers. So I have bought things new, local electronics shops, electronic surplus stores, community or online forums, local electronics events or swap meets, recycling centers sometimes, or e-waste recycling. Sometimes you can buy things there, or they'll let you have them. Just networking, as I mentioned earlier, with other hobbyists. You can do swaps, and then there's car boot sales or garage sales, where you can pick up some old equipment or these chips, and you can basically salvage some from old electronics. Well, how do you find a use for all these things once you've got them? Well, one of the things I've been doing recently, and it's given me a huge range of ideas for different electronics projects, is AI and ChatGPT. So I basically gave it a list of 5 or 10 chips that I had, and I asked what circuits could be made using those chips, assuming I had the other basic components like resistors, capacitors, diodes, transistors, breadboards, etc. You do need to clarify this for the AI, otherwise it'll just not give you anything. But if you tell it that, then it will give you a list. So one of the things that I got listed out were things like an electronic combination lock, a countdown timer. So one of the ideas was to basically create a combination lock, and if you didn't get it right, then it would start a countdown timer, simulating a sort of a bomb, like, movie sort of thing. So this sort of just fun electronics, on a breadboard that'll let you just mess about, let your kid or your grandkid or whatever, play about with this thing that you've made. So there's all kinds of ideas, and all you have to do is just give it a list of IC chips, as long or as short as you want. Tell it that you have the rest of the components to create the circuit, and let it go, and it'll tell you, and I've got lists of sensors that you can make, and with just the IC chips and various basic electronics components. So it's a really interesting thing to do if you're into electronics and you're sort of a hobbyist and you just like to mess about. It's a great way to get project ideas. Something out of the ordinary, something a bit different, and it's worth doing. Now, if you like these sort of videos, please like and subscribe and share the videos around, and let people know about it. That's all from me today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.